Alright, hello and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jefferey Morrison. How's it going? Going to do another whip and chat here. I'll just turn this light on, see how much glare we get. Yeah, not bad. Alright, so we're just continuing working on this Treasure Studios art canvas. Alright, I'll get our little info legend sheet here. Yeah, Treasure Studios art. That's the canvas. Okay, Night Horse by Polina Bivsheva. 60 by 60 centimeters. Square drill, and it's mounted film adhesive. And there's Treasure Studios art. Yeah, just in case you need that information. This is an older Treasure Studios art canvas, so, but hey, it's a pretty good one, so can't complain. Not too bad. Bought it a while ago, so it's an older version. Yeah, it's transport truck day apparently. Now that it's like the day after a holiday, everybody's transporting their goods. I think we'll do this circle number 21. We'll just jump right in. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Yeah, thanks for the comments, by the way. YouTube comments. It's all good. Nice way to stay in touch. Yeah, I did answer the couple that were there, so. Once Nightbringer comes along, yeah, whenever I do get to doing it, yeah, I think I'll still single place the drills. I do have like multi-placers that I could use, but yeah, I have like mild OCD, or like to be neat with this kind of stuff, and yeah, spending time straightening the drills I just put down would just, yeah, probably be slightly tedious. I would try like multi-placing with like a 2-placer maybe, but like anything above that, I might, yeah, that might drive me crazy. But yeah, they're out there. Yeah, and I mentioned those stainless steel multi-placers. Those everlasting heads or something. Alright, so number 21, circle. I'm almost on this section. Yeah, just a couple more symbols here. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so just like a kind of another shade of brown here. And we'll just dive right in. Yeah, I was watching the Despicable Me trilogy on YTV, or a TV station, last night, or yesterday, for most of the afternoon. And all they were really advertising was like a couple cereals and toys. It was just monotonous. You almost like dreaded the commercial breaks, because it was just the same commercials for like a few hours. I was watching the entire. At least one comment, yeah, somebody had bought the Bakugan like booster sets or whatever for their child. Yeah, before I guess diamond painting became a thing, and just kind of laughed about it. Yeah, kind of a funny comment. I think it was an anime, like I'm pretty sure it was, or I'm confusing it with like Beyblade or something, because yeah, like 2 decades ago, Digimon and all that was a thing as well. I loved Digimon. like just the TV shows, like the animes, but yeah, I don't go crazy for merch or anything, but yeah, I just watch the animes on TV. And I bought some of the couple of the seasons of the TV show Digimon. Yeah, back when I was just like gung ho for anime, I'd have the first couple seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh on DVD as well somewhere. Yeah, I watched all through that. Yeah, I don't mind anime, but yeah, just sitting there and just catching up on some of it. Oh man, you'd have to marathon it, and yeah, if I'm watching a TV show of that nature, even if it's like a half-hour TV show, I'd just have to be watching that because of the story, like to pay attention to what's going on. Like, yeah. Yeah, especially if it's something I haven't seen before. Yeah, I kind of want to get an idea of what's going on. Like, kind of follow the story. If I'm invested in that. Yeah, so I guess documentaries are a little more flexible in that way. So you don't have to pay 100% attention to them. Yeah, there's still something I watch in the living room, and yeah, try to focus on or understand snippets of what's going on. There's a documentary about marine land and yeah, passing some bill to protect whales and dolphins from being in captivity. Yeah, they passed that bill in the documentary. Like it was, yeah, it's the process of getting there. And then it wasn't seals and walruses that still can't be held in captivity in Canada. So, yeah, it was kind of focusing on marine land. Yeah, kind of a documentary there. Some Phil guy. Yeah, they kind of followed him around during the documentary. He was kind of an activist, like an ex-employee, an ex-trainer of in Marineland, and he didn't like the treatment of the animals in captivity there. And walrus had imprinted on him. Basically, he was the walrus's mother, like based on animal imprinting. Like what the, I don't know, it's not bonding with your own species, it's bonding with like, yeah, the human and then animal kind of connection. That's really not supposed to happen, like originally, but in captivity, like marine land type format, yeah, it happened. Yeah, trainer kind of animal relationship, obviously, because you have to spend a lot of time training the animals in captivity to do tricks and all that and get people to come to a park and watch them. I never liked marine land in the first place. Time that commercial came on, I was just kind of scoffing at it. It really never should have been a thing in the first place, but that's my viewpoint. But I don't sea creatures and then bringing them into captivity for people to come see them. It's like just film a sea creature documentary in their own habitat and then leave them alone. It's more my take on it. It's like, why the heck are you putting these huge animals and basically glass tanks with chlorinated water, and yeah, it's kind of showing the behind the scenes of Marineland to an extent. Kind of careful behind the scenes. It was probably risky for the people who recorded that footage to, yeah, kind of document what happened in there. And I guess the story just kind of caught fire over the years. But yeah, I wasn't necessarily shocked by what I seen in the documentary, but yeah, just seeing animals treated like crap in captivity, it's never a happy feeling for me. Yeah, I don't like seeing that kind of animals suffer like that. And then just seeing like documentaries with like oil spills, and then yeah, coral reefs being threatened. Yeah, we kind of need the ocean, folks. You know those phytoplankton, those microscopic, yeah, microscopic single-celled organisms? Yeah, without them, say goodbye to planet Earth. Just to be blunt, they're at the start of the food chain and the whole major support pillar of all life on Earth. If they're gone, then yeah, say goodbye to the food chain. There really wouldn't be a planet. No one would be surviving, to be blunt. And yeah, they put that pretty straightforward. Yeah, that was literally one symbol. Letter J. It's literally like one drill. Yeah, I'm no activist or anything, but yeah, just naturally concerned about the environment. Yeah, if we lose our oceans and yeah, if we lose our oceans and stuff, ice caps melt anymore, yeah, we're screwed. It's like just we can talk about it to nauseum, and yeah, it's not really accomplish anything, just like talking about it. It's like just this, all the signs are blatantly there that we're kind of in trouble environmentally. It's like we're getting crazier weather and our environment isn't exactly something to applaud. To be honest, like we're kind of slowly killing ourselves. Oh yeah, we have to do something about it, so we'll just keep talking about it and yeah, not have a actual physical breathing solution. So just yikes. Yeah. Just red tape and stalling and just talking about it's not gonna do anything. Yeah, it's gonna have to be something catastrophic that really changes people's minds. Something horrible would have to happen, and that's usually what it takes. Yeah, just a massive accident or something. There's an oil spill recently allegedly caused by an anchor hitting a oil transfer pipe, allegedly. I don't think they figured out the cause yet, but that's what they're thinking. And yeah, just a few thousand gallons of oil in the ocean. It's what all the sea creatures asked for. Jeez. Oil. Our dependence on it is pretty scary. Yeah, we needed an alternative source of energy, and yet the alternative sources of energy involve using oil for the materials that generate the sources of renewable energy. It's just, holy cow. Are we ever going to get away from having to use oil for stuff? Is it possible? I don't know. I have electric vehicles, but yeah, man, still need oil for the infrastructure, and probably thousands of people still rely on coal somewhere. I don't know if it's still in the United States or not, but I know there's billions of dollars sitting in certain people's bank accounts. It always seems to be about money. It's like, I don't want to spend my money on that. I want to spend money on future generations. Well, if we have a massive blackout due to a solar flare or something, I've mentioned this too in past WIP and chats, just snippets. Yeah, if we get a solar flare and all the electricity and stuff goes out and we have no technology, we're back to pioneer days. Like, we're going to be depending on, like, actual tools and stuff. Kind of, I don't know, seeing horses and stuff, just in the back of your head, it's just, people are, like, breeding horses not just for a hobby. It just seems like they're a source of transportation. And yeah, they've been training and raising horses for generations. It's like they're there for another reason, or just in case kind of thing. That's what I'm thinking every time I see like horses or people breeding horses, not just for competitions and yeah, rodeos and all that, but in the back of my head there's like some sort of catastrophic solar flare from the sun or something that's just going to cause widespread chaos, like worldwide chaos. Holy cow, I have a horrible exhaust in my car, and these trucks just naturally have loud exhaust. Yeah. That'd be like the third time I have had to fix my exhaust. It's gonna be like $300 just to fix like one part, like the part that's making the noise, and then another $300 to fix my driver's side lock of my car. It's like, I was thinking it's time just to get a new vehicle. I've had my Honda Fit for like 10 years. It's like the original generation. It's like the first generation model. Yeah, I'm thinking about that for a while. I don't know, my car's not going to get any better. It's just going to continue to rust. And yeah, you get rust protection, and if they miss a spot, and Canadian winters and salt that they use, yeah, vehicles are just going to naturally corrode. And I don't know why I constantly get commentary that my vehicle's rusting and I should replace it. The motor's fine. Like, it's just, yeah, the body's starting to corrode. Yeah, and then what I didn't know about gasoline is that, yeah, some of it must have leaked out of the nozzle over time when I was filling it. And yeah, there's corrosion around my gas tank, like the filling hole part around the cover of the gas tank where you fill it. Oh, what's with rust there? And then my hatchback of the car, the lock rusted out, stopped working, so that's welded. I can't use my hatchback. Yeah, it's just Cars aren't made the same, and yeah, Canadian winters, there's going to be corrosion. I knew that. It's just natural thing. It's going to happen here regardless. Like, yeah, eventually things are meant to corrode and break down. Yeah, just as you use them, wear and tear, time, elements. Yeah, everything's meant to kind of disintegrate eventually, or yeah, be out of commission due to elements. Everything degrades or changes. Yeah. Nothing's meant to be permanent, I believe. I think it's just a natural rule, I guess. Okay, number 7, capital E, just a few of these. And, of course, I pour like a whole tray as usual. Oh. Yeah, I'd love to just get an electric vehicle and not have to worry about gas. But yeah, you still need electricity, and there's just not enough infrastructure at this point to have charging stations for electric vehicles. Like, I'd have to basically plug the vehicle in every time I'm done driving it to keep it functioning. And with winter coming up, you'd almost have to have like some sort of shelter so the battery doesn't freeze up, or will the battery just freeze up anyway? Like, you're basically driving a battery. Yeah, there's a battery in combustion, like gas vehicles or diesel. Yeah, there's a battery for the lights and to power the vehicle as well. But yeah. Solar powered cars just have a battery in it. Yeah, but then you're relying on sunlight. Yeah, solar panels. Yeah, it's like a tanker. Tankers and, yeah, trucks. Yeah, when I do work nights, I basically, my bedroom's in the basement. And when I do have to work nights, parents are like, yeah, you just go to bed. We'll get you up at a hour that you need to. Yeah, get your few hours. Yeah, I can sleep just fine during the day. Yeah, it's just a natural adjustment I make. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, really. So, yeah, that doesn't bother me too much. I know exactly when I'm working, have an idea, my schedule. So, yeah. Now that I'm back on days for 4 weeks, yeah. I just go to bed at night. Yeah, it's not a tedious transition at all. Yeah, kind of like nights to an extent, because yeah, I can stay up late on days that I'm off. Sometimes. Well, you have to work like the next night. Yeah, I stay up late on purpose so I can sleep a little better during the day, but it's not hard to get to sleep during the day. So yeah, even though you're probably hearing transport trucks in the background, yeah, I think it just becomes a regular sound. Like, it all depends on the environment you're in. Like, if you're in a constantly quiet environment, like a quiet city street maybe, or just slightly outside of town with a little bit of traffic but not major traffic, yeah, you'd probably get accustomed to, yeah, it's pretty quiet around here. But yeah, we do get the occasional truck engine, yeah, quite a bit all hours of the day. But yeah, they're transport trucks, they're transporting goods and yeah, groceries and stuff. And it's a highway, so it's where they're meant to be, getting from point A to point B. Like, we fully know this. It's like, now, transport trucks driving through the center of town, like downtown St. Mary's, where the streets really aren't meant for transports to go through, that's a little different. When they're trying to turn on very just car designed kind of roads, yeah, it's not pretty. Don't blame people for being a little ticked off that transports are going through Main Street and sometimes creating traffic delays because, yeah, they have to shift gears like before the light changes and then start going once the light goes green, and then sometimes it takes like a couple lights for traffic to get back to normal or to be fluid again because of transport trucks cutting through town. I agree and disagree with it to an extent. Like, if they're just driving straight through, it's fine. But yeah, hearing complaints about like trucks making noises downtown during the day, during like work hours, I guess, like, I don't know, Toronto's compared to here, there would be a major difference in noise. Like, I'm sure there's constant urban noise in Toronto compared to St. Mary's here. I've only been in Toronto like maybe like a decade ago to watch a Blue Jays game at the, I think it's our Rogers Center now, but I found that to be overwhelming, just being in the Rogers Center vicinity, like neighborhood or blocks around the Rogers Center. Just to go to I found that overwhelming compared to, but I'm used to like cities like Stratford, which is like 20 minutes away from our place. Yeah, I'm used to that size, like 30 to 50,000 people, like town, a city that size. But Toronto's like a metropolis. I get the same feeling with London, Ontario, but it does not match Toronto by any means. I'd say London's kind of like two Stratfords put together, two Stratford, Ontario, two city of Stratfords put together, kind of size-wise. A little bit more population, but not as overwhelming as Toronto. Like, holy cow. Of course, living there, you'd become like habitated or like used to it. But yeah, just visiting for like a bit and having no clue where you are or where you're supposed to be going, yeah, the sensation would be kind of overwhelming. Okay, I was just checking the time. Okay, Z or Z 19. Yeah, I'm not one who like readily goes out just for the giggles anyway. I basically go to Stratford to look for stuff, but to go shopping on occasion. But I grew up in Stratford, so it's changed a bit for sure. Like, definitely. Public school that I used to go to is now a row of houses, so townhouses or whatever. Yeah, that's kind of striking. Like I lived like less than a block away from the public school that I went to. It was like literally a 2 minute walk, if that, to go to school, to public school when I was younger. It was awesome. And then now it's just like housing. It's residential. Yeah, it's one of the schools that got closed due to, I don't know, age, and I don't know if it had like a mold issue or anything. The portables. It's always potential, I guess, but I think it was like a budgeting thing to kind of cutbacks, education cutbacks, maybe. But that was years after I was done there. Years after I'd been there. Yeah, but it's always the generation after, like the children, students after that, that are affected. Oh, there are other schools, but they're just squishing all the students together into the same building, multiple grades. And it's been like that for years. Education cuts suck as well. There's just tons of crazy issues. Yeah. Yeah, it's just one issue after another. Just social issues, environmental issues. It's just a constant blare of chaos. But, yeah, there's always diamond painting and not listening to it for a bit. Yeah, ignoring it really isn't helping it either, but if it's just like the same thing, just running on a gerbil wheel, it's not going anywhere, then yeah, you just gotta kind of shut that stuff off for a bit and think about something else. But yeah, the issues still linger. Yeah, it's like we have to study this issue. It's just stalling. It's like not wanting to deal with it. It's just we have the capacity to probably change a lot of things, but no, red tape. Yeah, just stall it. Bureaucracy. No, we shouldn't be worrying about that. We should be worrying about this, and it's just yikes. Just ridiculous. Okay, that's Z basically. Getting there. Yeah, I didn't know, like, yeah, just watching that Marineland documentary, or documentary about Marineland. Yeah, people were very happy with it. But anyway, I've always scoffed the commercials when they came on, the Marineland commercials. I think the land's now for sale. I think Marineland's closed now at this point. But yeah, I just always hated seeing that commercial. It's just, oh, bring your family, come see sea creatures. It's like, just close it. Why the frick would I even want to go there? It's sick. I love seeing animals. They belong in the ocean, so yeah. Yeah, if you love seafood, yeah, I guess we have to eat seafood, but overfishing, that bothers me too, but I don't have to eat seafood, but yeah, we kind of still need ocean ecosystems and the whole phytoplankton thing all over again. Like, yeah, we need some sea creatures to still be alive. Let's just not kill all the sea creatures. Yeah. What maybe like a tasty thing on your plate could very well be helping clean up the oceans and all that. But I don't know. I don't eat seafood. not as much as, not tons of it anyway. I've had better fish, battered cod in the past. I've eaten seafood, but yeah, there's some animals that, yeah, everybody naturally eats. Like some countries survive on seafood. That's their culture. It's what they do. I understand that, but yeah. Just seafood all the time, no thanks. Just not my thing, but I don't have to eat it, so more for somebody else. But we just gotta be careful with populations, species populations, like overfishing. Yeah, I'm sure that gets ignored too. Yeah, they'll reproduce. Not if we're taking them away by like the millions. You gotta kind of grow up a bit first. Like, if we wreck the environment, then we wreck the kind of natural biological functionality of a lot of species. Like, what they were created for, like their biological responses or instincts, if those are altered, then yeah, nothing's really gonna feel normal. Like, not just wrecking the environment, we're wrecking like the natural order of things, like the natural flow of life, where it's being like interrupted, and nobody really realizes that. It's kind of going to be a ripple effect, and everybody's just going to be kind of going like, what the heck's going on, when all along we've known better. Oh, we're shooting ourselves in the foot. Like, it's coming. Yeah, we're going to pay for it big time. If not in this generation, just future generations are just gonna pay for it eventually. That's karma. Yeah, it's gonna come along and not be pretty. Everybody's gonna be like, oh, we should have done something. Crying wolf when it was actually necessary to cry wolf, but it's too late. Oh man. Yeah, just like an analogy before. A teenager dies at a railroad crossing because there were no signals. And it took somebody's losing their life in a horrible, tragic accident for them to put crossing, like, hazard lights at that particular railway crossing. I see it all the time. It's ridiculous. Like, somebody had to die for somebody to get a few $100s to install equipment, safety equipment, better lighting. Like, I don't know, trains have to do their thing too. They transport goods and people. Yeah, it's part of our economic structure, natural part of life as well. And yeah, we kind of have to put like make stuff safe, just so we don't have those oh, a teen died at a railroad crossing today because of faulty signals, or no signals there at all, as the visibility was crappy or something, or they were speeding or something. Yeah. Okay, 17. Yeah, tons of problems and solutions sitting there, but maybe tomorrow, then it'll just be somebody else's family tragically altered, lives altered. because of another accident at the same place, same time of day. It's just yikes. And usually it'd be like, oh, if you're complaining about it, do you have the money? And it's like, not really. So, no. Not gonna do anything. So, shush. It's like basically how it goes. Like, oopsies. Yeah, that was literally one symbol. Flying through the colors today. And yakking a lot more. Kind of ranty, but hanging out. Stuff I've always been concerned with. Do care about other people, but it's just, I don't know, just hear arguing all the time, like just hitting a horse with a dead horse with a stick, like far after it's dead. It's just, holy cow. However that expression goes, beating a dead horse with a stick or something. It's yeah, perfect viable solutions for something, and yeah, it just kind of just watching it burn or get worse, not doing anything about it, and something could have been done. I don't know, common sense could kind of come into play as well. Personal responsibility, but it's a mix. Always be a mix of stuff. Always be careful at railroad crossings. Look both ways before you cross the street. Accidents will still happen, even with the best of intentions. Even the most caution, yeah, stuff still happens. Yes, makes sense, but yikes. Maybe some things are in disarray for a reason. I think everything happens for a reason. Always believe that. Well, I've always seen it to be good or bad. Yeah, I don't like seeing horrible things happen, but they happen for some reason. Some sort of method as to why certain things happen. It's kind of like an ending created for a new beginning of something new. I don't know, it's just kind of always had that in the back of my head as well. Stuff happens for a reason, and yeah. Not sure. Alright, just basically got this down. Number 10. Yep, here we are. Another blue. And that's basically this section after 43. Cool. Yeah, after this, I'll basically, like, establish a new section. Yeah, this is basically the knight's shoulder, and then neck's right here. Yeah, it's not even in view. Here, I'll pull up this cover paper in a bit. There we go. Yeah, so just got a few drills to place. Here, this section's done. Part of the horse's head, like the nose and mouth kind of section, nose bridge. That's it. Yeah, that's basically this section. And then I'll get through 10 and then just kind of outline, establish a new section. Be a lot more color in this part coming up. Yeah, now we're getting into like back to the main focus of the picture. The knight and the horse. Been in there for a bit, but yeah. Alright. Yeah, I always pour so much more than I need. Always, it just never fails. Alrighty. Well, this was a pretty cool section anyway. A little bit more color. Yeah, there's a good patch at 310, but yeah, horses, nostrils, and alright, there we go. There's that section. Finish. It's like that's popping back up. Cool. Alright, nice. Pretty cool section. Not bad. Okay, let's get the 310 out. Won't work on 310 for very long. I'll just kind of do that maybe in another WIP and chat, but I'll try to work on colors. Yeah, let's get 310 out for now. And just do an outline of the 310 just to get a new section. That's overkill for just outline. Jeez. Yeah, I filled the tray. I'm weird. Anyway. Alright. I'm gonna have to move over a bit. Yep. This tad's alright moving ever so slightly. Okay, here we are. Next section. So yeah. Shoulder. Neck. Yeah, chin. The knight's chin. Soldier, knight. Yeah, call him knight. I think he looked kind of Roman. He like kind of has that Roman kind of armor on, but I can't say 100%. It just looks Roman. He doesn't have that helmet, which I think was on purpose. But yeah, I'll just say knight. That's what it's titled as. Hopefully that was the intended title. Okay. I'll do a fairly generous section. Yeah, I'll go about here. Kind of. Yeah, I'll be fairly generous. Do a somewhat larger section. It's a little bit more color. And I don't mind larger sections. Yeah, not again going to get this canvas done in a day, obviously. So, but yeah, once I kind of have like an established surface area, like completed areas, I'm a little more comfortable going for larger sections as I go along in canvas. Yeah, it's kind of on there. Okay, let's go along the top here. But yeah, there you go. And as always, progress is drill by drill on a canvas. Don't worry if it takes you like a few months to finish a canvas. Like, don't freak out. Just work at your own pace. Do what you can. It's not a race. I know there are tons of awesome canvases that you'd probably love to be working on, but yeah, just try to finish what you're working on. Yeah, don't try not to leave have multiple projects, too many projects to go on the go. Yeah, it would be nice to have another drafting table and be doing a couple of canvases at once, but yeah. I sometimes struggle to get to this drafting table because of just daily life. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, this kind of stuff's not free. Yeah, gotta pay bills. Yeah. Okay, just an outline. I know it seems like I have like 400 drills on this tray, but just how I pour drills, I guess. Okay. B. Let's sit with me in 310 drills. But they must be dirty or something. Seem to have trouble picking up 310 drills sometimes. Okay. I'm just outlining yet again, just outlining. I'm not going to work on 310 for the rest. Here, I'll just place that with tweezers. Just on occasion, I use tweezers to place drills. I did that with pixel art. Yeah, you use tweezers for that because it's like a kind of cubic kind of pieces, but yeah, these are flat. Yeah, pixel art is a little bit different, but okay. Yeah, we got some C's along the border here, so I just kind of have to be wary of where I'm placing. 310s here. Yeah, this will be a bigger section, but that's okay. Kind of slightly have a place to rest part of my arm anyway. Yeah, so yeah, as I always say, any project you're working on doesn't have to be diamond painting necessarily. Just any project, take your time, do a good job, be proud of what you're doing, working on. Yeah, and if you don't quite like what you're working on because you have to work on it, sorry. Sorry to hear, but yeah, still make it look nice. Yeah, still take your time with it, even though, yeah, it might be the most aggravating thing in the world. Yeah, once you get it done, then, yeah, it's done. And you can do something fun. Something you want to do. Yeah, I get that. I mentioned the meme, like, in a previous Whip and Jet. I think last night, yeah. About a meme that somebody posted on Instagram. Yeah, see, finished it. Something, yeah, just general products or projects that weren't really exciting to work on. Something you didn't want to work on, but it's for somebody. Yeah, just that kind of meme. It's like, yeah. See, I finished it. There we go. Now I can do something else. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, true. Sometimes, yeah, you'll run into something that's just not, kind of gets you pumped or motivated to do, and then it's just total junk, or something's not really all that great about it. Yeah, it's relatable. Just kind of laugh, but yeah, get one of those projects after every once in a while that's just yuck. Don't really like this, but yeah, I kind of have to do it. Yeah. All right, how we doing? 54. Okay, I'm going back to the diamond here. I have a few more minutes, but hey, finish this section. Didn't have too much more left of that section because I had worked on it before, but yeah, established a new section, so we're good. Slowly but surely. This is the second row. Halfway now in the second row, technically. So it's all good. Getting there. I'll probably do another WIP in chat, I'll tell you the truth, maybe. Yeah, I just film when I can, so yeah. It's naturally how it goes. Just do what I can, the time I have, and it's just fun to do. Just guaranteed couple hours of diamond painting. Yeah, so it's all good. Alright, so yeah, we'll get right into this section now. Yeah, it's with diamonds. Diamond symbol. Yeah, C, and then that radioactive symbol, and then X. Yeah, and then /M, and then upward triangle, and then double kind of tent. Yeah, a few colors, and then eventually red. Yeah, it's a mix of fun in this section. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah, I just go symbol by symbol, just fills in, uncovering a mystery. As you go, symbol by symbol. I think the last symbol, like, series premiered this week, so hopefully that's on the PVR. Dan Brown's The Lost Symbol. It's now like a TV series based on that book. It's the start of that character's like story, like origins. Dan Langdon's. Or Mike Landon, or I forget that character's Robert Langdon. There we go, Robert. Yeah, that character's origins. Yeah, I think it PVR'd, so yeah, check it out. I do have that book, but haven't read it. 57. Yeah, we're getting close. Man, quick hour, but yeah, kind of ranty. Yeah, kind of seeing something suffer or hearing about suffering animals or fellow humans, or just social issues where they're just yammering on about it endlessly and not accomplishing anything. Yeah, it just kind of cooks my bacon there. Yeah. And then just when something's actually done, it just feels like a 1 centimeter advance. It feels like just the tip of the iceberg kind of thing. That can take like years for something to change or happen. Yeah, just what was depicted in that documentary there. 6 or 8 years before legislation was passed to ban, yeah, the captivity of whales and stuff. Whales and dolphins. I don't know, it's a victory, yeah, regardless, so it's not terrible by any means, but yeah, it took longer than it probably ever should have. That's pretty bad. Yeah, the system's kind of stally. But yeah, passing legislation to enact a holiday that takes less than half an hour in the legislature, and everything else is just Past holiday. Oh yeah, sure. Let's take another day off on serious social issue that's like affecting thousands of people, multiple countries, etc. It's like, well, let's just research it a bit more. No, yuck, ew. This other holiday that they passed recently, that was recently observed this year, just to celebrate government cover-up, or it's just a kick in the throat, basically. Just another day off for somebody just does not have any meaning. It's like, oh, I don't have to work today because it's a holiday. It's like, oh my gosh. That totally derails the whole issue in the first place. Ridiculous. Oh man, that stuff will always bake my cookies. Yeah, I'll hear snippets of it, I'm sure. Don't know too much about half the stuff, but yeah, it does bother me. Always will. But anyways, you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. Down below in the description, I put my Facebook profile name, first and last name, basically. My Facebook Echoes of Color, Facebook business Echoes of Color page, just update kind of thing. Well, all three of these social media things are basically updates about the channel and what canvases I'm working on, etc. And I have an Instagram tag down there as well, so that'll be listed in any of the descriptions and any of the videos. So if you ever want to check any of that stuff out, it's just basically an extension of the channel, just updates every now and then, not all the time, it's not constant. But yeah, meditation quotes and stuff, yeah, they're a little more regular. Yeah, you'll get those shared and stuff, but yeah, diamond painting stuff, it's not constant. Every now and then, so I don't want to bother people too much about this stuff. Yeah, I mentioned that too, yeah. In passing, but yeah, it's there if you want to check it out. But thanks for the support, irregardless, no matter what you're doing, watching the videos or commenting. So greatly appreciated. Just love hanging out. Anyway, take care. All the best with your crafting endeavors. Hopefully, if it's something you're not enjoying working on, you'll be done it soon and you can do something fun. But yeah, keep showing your canvases and other crafty stuff in social media, and it's always a joy to see. So, alright, see you later. Bye.